Sandra Embleton here. Just wanted to clarify a term that's being used right now. The term, when you're having a conversation, you leave the conversation because your mind is thinking of something else and it comes back to the conversation. And then people are calling that gapping. And the truth of the matter is the terminology is a spirit wandering. In other words, you go into a place where spirit calls you out of the current conversation that you're in to take you down another path and to take you down another thought train. And it also could be to give you information that's coming in to you in the moment. So a spirit wandering is you having a conversation, and as you're having a conversation, more spirits, more messages, more intel is being received by you in the moment that contribute and are valid points to be brought up in the moment that you're receiving them. So any spirit wandering needs to be expressed, not looked upon as, oh, you're so rude, you can't hold your attention. No, that's not what's happening. What's happening is the mind, we're being downloaded information, more energies or beings or answers are coming into us faster than we can handle. And so you just allow your mind to wander off for a minute, get the information that's being presented and bring it back to the current conversation. And you do that by saying, I was listening to what you were saying, but all of a sudden I started getting more intel, and it was so loud and it was so, have to say this right now, I couldn't ignore it. I had to listen to what it was telling me. And that in the fifth dimension is to be honored and recognized, because now you no longer speak for yourself. Now you are having the awareness you're connected with all that is. And so if you're connected with all that is, you're going to start getting more intel coming in on you, aren't you? And so you might have a number of beings that are connecting with you, tapping into your energy field, recognizing, hey, this is an energy field I can connect to calm, an energy field I can connect to for wisdom. This is an energy field that I can trust. And at times you need to regain your clarity, receive information, or connect with the all that is. You plug into your energy network. So it's about building a good energy network and being able to connect and listen to those beings that you radiate and that you resonate with. And those are the people that you come to trust to receive your intel from. Because the truth is, we can all do this, and we all are moving into this. It's the recognition of it. So if 5D is going to be a different way of living, there's those of us who have been here experiencing 5D dimension already, and we're saying, look, we are here to help you move into it simply because we've been there, and these are some things that, and I can only speak for myself, things that I've noticed that happen when I become more in touch with those higher frequencies and allow different dimensions of reality to exist in my world, and allowing different dimensions of reality to exist in your world. It's like you must be open to accepting what comes at you without judging it, because when a situation comes at you, you're in the acceptance. This is supposed to happen now. This was happening. Now this is happening. Now this is happening. Okay, now this is happening. The most upsetting thing for me often is when nothing's happening, because I'm going, come on, something's got to happen. Let's go. I want to be in that knowing, that allness, that connectiveness, like what's happening. I want to be part of that. Like that's I want to be part of that because I want to play. I want to play with the big guys. I want to play with those people that are hooked up and already in that 5-dimensional world, who've been pioneers learning about it and going there so they could help us all make that transition to that place of creativity. So we're creating the right things. Don't you want to create the right things for the 5th dimension? Don't you want to incorporate God into it? Then That's the first step, because then you won't make mistakes. God will guide you. You're in his kingdom. You surrender to him and let him lead the way. Really, isn't that what 5D really is you surrendering to what is happening? And then thinking the good about it, thinking, oh, I'm in the spirit kingdom now. God's got it. He'll handle it. God will show me what to do. If some incident happens in front of you, you'll sit there and go, God, what's happening? Why is this thing coming to me now? Why am I witnessing this? Am I to move into action? Am I just to see this? Am I to get a message? So as constant things are happening in front of you in the fifth dimension, you're in a constant state of observation, awareness, and you're waiting for the meaning to come to you. And we release our judgment in that way. We don't judge a situation as good or bad according to us. What we do is open up and say, okay, God, I don't know how to judge this. I don't know why this is happening. Would you please interpret it for me? And that's when you sit down and meditate. That's when you sit down and you go, I'm just going to get quiet. I'm just going to get still. And then I'll be able to receive my answers. And you'll receive the answers that are right for you. You're the only one who can receive the answers that are right for you. I'm the only one that can receive the answers that are right for me, for Sandra. I receive those ones. Being a voice for it and vocalizing it is so that you are able to go, oh, well, what do I hear? What are my strengths? Why has my journey been the way it is? Where am I to go? So you take this thought process and you apply it to yourself. And then you adapt. You go, well, this doesn't work for me. I do it like this. Well, good. That's okay. There's no, this has to be the way. It's more of an allowing. It's an allowing you to discover and explore a reality that, and a creativity in a time that is so miraculous and so wonderful. Why couldn't it be so easy? Why does it have to be a struggle at this time? And I truly have no answer as to why it has to be so difficult. Why couldn't we all just be of the same mindset? And maybe the truth is that doesn't happen in the third dimension. That's why we're shifted into the fifth, is that there's more unity. There's more, I see it this way, and the other person goes, me too. Yeah, I see it like that too. So there's more of an agreement on the truth of what is. There's more of it's easier to get along. I don't have to play games. I don't have to second guess myself. I can just say, this is me showing up. Judge away. But if you're in the fifth dimension, your judgment's going to be for the good. Your judgment's going to look at things and go, hey, this is really good about the person I'm seeing, right? Instead of looking at a fault or something, you say, I'm going to look at the good of this person. Hey, they got the right color on, they got the right mindset, they seem happy, I feel better talking to them. We make different assertions, but the assertions we make are with the good in mind, with the God in mind, with the idea that already this person cares about me and they're coming from my highest and best good. That's why God brought them to me. That's the difference in the fifth dimension. You're not living in the third dimension anymore, where when people come to you, you wonder what they want. What are they doing here? You're skeptical. You're protective. Fifth dimension, that's not going on. Fifth dimension's more, hey, what have you got to say? What have you got to tell me? I'm listening. I'm aware that you're bringing me a message, or you wouldn't be in front of me. God wouldn't have brought you to me. Everything has meaning in the fifth dimension. And everything is for the good, for the collective good. Because in the creator dimension, we become one with God, and God is all good and God is all love. How can we help but not be all good and all God and all love? We become that. And it feels really good. It feels really good. And when you're in the third dimension and you're looking around for people that can communicate in this way, that's what I think has made a lot of people lonely. A lot of light beings lonely is you're located in certain parts of the world where you can do the most good and meet the most people. But a lot of them are not like you. And so it's that connecting with those people that are like you that causes us to all feel better. And it's like, I've been out here doing this work, over here, and God's put me way up here and down here. And, there's nobody I've found that connects with me right now. Probably because you're in a place where it's the darkest and they need the light the most. And they don't want you having any distractions other than shine your light where you are. Shine your light and open up your mind for the possibility. What if this really is the best time on earth? What if this really is the time when we have just crossed the threshold into creator beings? And now we are all equipped with the DNA and the frequency to become creator beings. Now the journey, learn how to use it, learn how to detect it, learn how to operate it, and always the secret will be through your heart and through love. Always the key to operating and making any discovery is always in the high frequency of love, because it's where truth is stored. Then can't be any plainer than that. All right. Thank you very much.